watch the news and know this yet at the time, but in retrospect, that was happening concurrently when Mark Perney, that is a weirdo, that is also of infiltrants of organized crime in federal agencies and a major drug cartel high in the hierarchy of it, living in Arizona at the same time. And whether he's in the NSA or the CIA or both, it's really loose. And he's a total flake and loony. Thinks he's my Grandma Heidsieck. Did start to get on my bus when we were going between places and refer to me as soon as he got on the bus and asked, do you know where Oliver North is and about the Iran-Contra hearings that are going on right now? And I said, no, I haven't seen the news. And he said, and turned around and stormed off the bus. And there were many, because he really was in high school a second time. In the plot that has also been under treasonous colorless state action, with government misconduct against me, during high school, when he really was a transsexual, when they all claimed that he had a sister, but it was really him before. And he has an attachment that is pumpable, and he was taking all kinds of weird hormones and getting treatments, but it was his second time in high school as a secret agent when the government was committing misconduct against me in a satanic plot, and it really is true. And he was involved with it, and okay, there is all the time for you. Okay, yeah, but that's right. And you knew Trent Reznor, and I did not. Right. And then, like, okay, so then, like, Brian Warner, whose stage name is Marilyn Manson, I do believe Robert Merton is related to him, and they were referring to these from Canton, Ohio, and Brian Warner, whose stage name is Marilyn Manson, is from, you might as well consider it Canton, because it's like steps away from the border in Plain Township where he lived. And see, he really did show up in my high school freaking undercover too, with a spiked mohawk, and got expelled for wearing a kiln. And I didn't really associate with him. I really didn't. He was a scatological freaking lunatic. He was there in a plot on my life with Satanists. He has been his whole life. It's really true. And his whole recording career and all of that really isn't impacted with the devil with that assignment. And it is true. And he was in my high school for about a little bit, some weeks, claiming to be a new student from California. He knows the Mertens, and I do believe he's really is. Robert Merton, he is from Canton, Ohio. So, well, see, everybody was saying that. Right, because when I was in Washington, D.C., and I was in a room with you, and you're in a room with 3 other people, you're in a hotel room, and everybody all night talks about their experiences with Audra Merton, because there was John Williams wasn't even in high school band, and then he got hurt by the nymphomaniac. And then Jeff Peterson was really casual about it. He does this and goes straight for the balls. And then Mark Perney, and then, see, she was flirtatious with him, and he became infatuated. He was hurt. And then there's Kurt Cecil, and then he also was really immature about the topic that begins with S. And there was an incident with him and his family and how his mother had a conversation with them both about the first time Kurt ever had sex. And then they had a conversation like this at their house, and they expected me to have the same type of conversation that they had with Kurt there, and then he was going to freaking grab me and pull me to the basement, tie me up, and have a bunch of people come over and have a Skinny Puppy concert on me. I did, see, and that's what I keep on hearing over and over and over again. Thank you very much. Bye.